This is a preview of our monthly bonus episode. To get full access, go to patreon.com/systemcrashpod and become a supporter. Hello, System Crashers, and welcome to our second bonus episode. This one is just for you guys. The last one, we shared out on the feeds for everyone to listen to, but this time it's just me, Brian, and you, and we're discussing the most important thing to come out of the post-election period.
Peter Thiel and his Manifesto.
Yeah, it's time for truth and reconciliation.
I mean, well, there was really no, I think, doubt about which artifact or document we were going to pick from the tech set after the inauguration and for January. Actually, this published before the inauguration.
It was, setting the tone for what was coming.
A time for truth and reconciliation. Subhead: Trump's return to the White House augurs the apocalypsis of the ancien regime's secrets.
Sorry, from up here in Canada, I will say that's the ancien regime's secrets, Brian.
Well, you speak French. I doubt. Yeah. What did I say? I thought I said ancien regime. What did I?
I think you said ancien, or I don't know. I don't know what you said. It was very English, though.
You say it again, though, because we've got the French.
The ancien regime.
Oh, what a show off, doing all the little accents and everything. Ooh, look at
Come
me,
on, you spent some time
multilingual.
in France this summer. Shouldn't you have learned this?
When you become the 51st state, we're going to ban multiculturalism, so you'll no longer have that to wave in my face. Sorry.
Yeah, like you've already done with Spanish down there.
See. No, I was very impressed with your pronunciation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've worked very hard on it. So
yeah. And embarrassed. I do that thing where you've read a word so many times and you just you're so familiar with it, and then you just realize upon speaking it that you've probably never said that word aloud before, and it just kind of flops out on your tongue.
Oh my God. Literally, when I lived in New Zealand, there was this gym chain called Les Mills, but being from Canada and being used to French words being around for probably a month in my head, I was pronouncing it as Les Mills, as in the plural.
Right, like Les Mis.
Exactly. And it's for me, I was like, yeah, Les Mills. And then I finally realized, I was like, they don't speak French down here. That's Les Mills. And I felt like a total idiot.
And it was not, in fact, a pun on the Victor Hugo novel and or the musical. Yeah,
totally not. No. I guess there was just some guy named Les Mills who started a gym chain,
Les Mills.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair to you, he's honestly inviting that. He's calling it Les Mills.
He's not.
He's not
though.
Mills. He is. He knows what he's doing. He's a musical diehard.
He's not thinking about French speakers down there in New Zealand.
He's going to the gym wrapped up in his Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, singing musicals to himself, and he's. Yeah, I think that's totally fair to you.
The Kiwis listening right now are like, what are these guys going on with? But speaking of Kiwis, Peter Thiel is indeed one because he bought the citizenship.
That's right. He has a survival compound down there where he can ride out the apocalypse.
See, there was a whole point to this story. I wasn't just pulling it out of nowhere.
Well done. Seamless. The segues. Wow. It's just a thing of beauty. You can tell that you really have been podcasting for many years.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, this is I mean, in some of these I feel like the first two articles we picked, the whole point of this series is to sort of zero in on the tech titans and the tech industry in their own words. Really, I feel representative of sort of their thinking and the industry in general's thinking, the intelligence age, everybody, who's in Silicon Valley to some extent, would agree with Sam Altman that they want to sell this vision that we're entering into an AI rich world where people don't have to make decisions and, it's all automated and abundant. That's kind of the agreed upon future. Same with kind of the little tech thing with Mark Andreessen's angry manifesto. This document that we're picking this time to read,
is
which
absolutely batshit.
Yeah, it's I think most people in the tech industry who are not within Thiel's circle would read this and go, what? And did, be judging by the internet's reaction to this thing when it dropped. It's an op-ed in the Financial Times, published January 10th, so sort of just before Trump takes office. And Peter Thiel, of course, is now in this sort of strange elder statesman of the Silicon Valley right, because he was the first to embrace Trump way back in 2016, giving speeches at the RNC. He's always been a right-wing guy. He's always been kind of what now is understood to be anti-woke, anti-DEI. He wrote books about this in the 1990s.
He's been representing Silicon fascism for a long time. If you want to hear more, make sure to go to patreon.com/systemcrashpod to become a supporter and get access to our monthly bonus episodes. Thanks so much.